Let's start our topic now, everyone. Okay, now we can focus on this section. After security profile and packet flow concept, now we can focus on this section. And into this section, we are going for high availability topic first. Ahmed, Jonas, Mahesh, Ram, Vinay.
Yes, sir.
Let's start
Yes,
our
sir.
discussion with high availability. Okay.
Yep.
So can anyone help me for high availability concept? Any idea, everyone? Jonas, Ahmed, Mahesh, Ram, Vinay. Any idea about
Yes, sir.
high availability?
Yes,
As
sir.
far
Like,
as I know about high availability, it's like the amount of uptime that's available for it to service. It goes when we talk about servers and other stuff, it says availability will be like the amount of uptime, class A, class B, class C, right? 99%, 98 point something, and 97. So it's like that. So that's what I understand about availability.
sir, like in high availability, we have active and active passive deployments. So
Okay.
it is mainly used for like if one firewall gets down by link down or like path down or something,
Mhm.
other firewall will take care of the like what firewall traffics. So in that we have active passive and active deployment. So
Active,
we
active,
have
and
like
active passive deployment is a mode, is a method, right?
yeah. Yes,
In
sir. Like
in
in that we
high.
have
Yes,
yes,
Ram.
yes, sir. Like in that we have control plane and data plane. So control plane is for a heartbeat request. So like it will be sending hello packets. Passive firewall will send a hello packet to active firewall.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to know like whether the active firewall is alive or not. So like a data plane is used for like uh, L4
Hmm.
synchronization.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other? Vinay, Mahesh, Jonas, Ahmed.
Yes, sir. I told that's what I understood by high availability, right? I'm more from the source side. The amount of available time for the service or the least amount of downtime means high available time. That's what I understand.
Okay. 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 Let's start our discussion, everyone. Okay. Ahmed, Jonas, Mahesh, Ram, Vinay. Can you hear me? Vinay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's talk about a topic. It's called high availability. In Palo Alto, you can say everyone high availability. In checkpoint firewall box, you can say clustering. In Fortinet, you can say high availability. In Cisco firepower, you can say failover concept. Okay. So why we need high availability? Let's talk about a scenario. Okay. Wait. So for example, here I have a firewall device, Palo Alto firewall device, for example, and into this topology, everything is working fine. Into this topology, everything is working fine means what, Jonas? We have IP address on LAN interface, IP address on WAN interface. You can say, for example, 192.168.10.1/24 on LAN side, 10.1.23.1/24 on WAN side. So my point is, into this topology, everything is working fine. Okay, we have IP address on interfaces, firewall policy, NAT policy, security profile, VPN configuration. Traffic is traveling. Okay, traffic is traveling through this firewall device. Everything is working fine. But the problem is we are working with single firewall device. Here, we are working with single firewall appliance. In case if this box goes down, If this box down, then you will lost your connectivity. Your LAN user, they cannot go on internet site. That is the issue. They cannot access network resources or internet services. So what we can do here, solution is what? We can add one more firewall device as a backup. We can add one more firewall device here as a backup appliance. So this is what firewall box 2. This is firewall box 1. If you are adding one more appliance into this topology, so let's change here. Okay, for example, this is switch number 2. This is switch number 1. This portion is our internet portion. And this side is a LAN portion. So second firewall box I'm using for high availability, you can say, or I'm using for backup, as a backup. If you talk about high availability in Palo Alto firewall box, our topic is what? Active passive. Active passive high availability. But actually we have two mode. We have two mode: active passive high availability and active high availability. Our focus is on into this training active passive. But I can show you the option in case if you want to work with active passive, I can show you the concept. I can show you the option. So my point is, in high availability, we have both. We can go with active passive. We can go with active mode in case if you are working with active passive concept. So in active passive, one firewall box is actively manage your traffic, and while other is synchronized. For example, into this topology, I'm working with active passive. So the one box is what? Active device. And second device is acting as a standby, or you can say passive appliance, everyone. In between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, we are using a link. It's called high availability link. In between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, it is called high availability. So right now we are working with Palo Alto firewall box, right? We are working with Palo Alto firewall box. But in case if you are working with Fortinet or Cisco devices, so in Fortinet, in Cisco, we need single failover link, single high availability link in Fortinet and in Cisco scenario. In Palo Alto, we need two separate link. It's called HA1, or you can say control link. And we have another link, it's required, it's called HA2. It's called data link. So we need two separate link. In case if you are working with Palo Alto firewall scenario, we need two separate link. It's called HA1 and HA2. HA1 is called data link and HA2 is called, HA1 is called control link and HA2 is called what? Data link. So in case if you are working with active passive scenario, so one device is active and other device is passive. So all the traffic is traveling via active appliance. All the traffic is traveling via active appliance. And through this failover link, through this HA1 link, firewall box 1 is sending a hello packet, you can say, or he's sharing HA status information. He's sending keep alive message or heartbeat information, you can say. He's saying what? Firewall box 1 is saying what? I'm active. He's sharing his status. He's telling what? He's sending a hello packet and saying, I'm active. So if this box is active, so second box mode is what? Passive. So traffic is traveling via active box. In case if this box goes down and firewall box 2, he's not getting any hello packet because this box is down. And he's not getting any hello packet through this HA1 link, through this control link. So we'll get an idea, this firewall box 2 will get an idea. Firewall box 1 is down now. And now let's change our mode. So now I am going to become active automatically. This box will become active automatically. And now traffic is traveling via this side. Clear this active passive concept, high availability, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so here we have what? Here we have For example, if you are working with active passive, so you can utilize only one firewall box, only one firewall box. Other firewall box state is what? Passive state or standby state. Now, in case if you want to utilize both the firewall device into your high availability cluster, so you can go with active concept. I will tell you, okay, about the active, no problem. Now let's talk about some scenario here, okay. Let's talk about some scenario into this high availability. For example, let's talk about first scenario, okay. For example, this box is active, everyone. This box is active. This WAN interface is up, but this LAN interface is up, but this WAN interface is down, for example, everyone. Maybe some case, okay? Maybe some issue onto this interface. So my point is, this box is up, this LAN interface is up, but this WAN interface down. Then we are working with active passive scenario. So traffic is going to hit onto the active device. But firewall is not sending this traffic to the internet side because this WAN interface is down now. So what you can do into this scenario, what you can do if in case WAN interface goes down, because traffic is going to hit onto the firewall device, firewall box 1. Firewall box 1 will not send the traffic to the internet side because WAN interface is down. That is the issue. That is the issue you can face. This scenario you can face. So what we can do, we can use a concept in high availability configuration. We can use a concept is called link monitoring. Link monitoring concept. It's a common concept, everyone. If you are working with Fortinet, Cisco, okay, checkpoint firewall box in Palo Alto, link monitoring configuration is a common concept. So you can go into your high availability configuration. In high availability configuration, you can go with link monitoring feature. So you can monitor your WAN interface, you can monitor your LAN interface. Yes. So in case if I'm monitoring my WAN interface and this WAN interface goes down, so this box will become passive automatically and this box will become active. So if WAN interface link goes down and if you are working with link monitoring feature, so this box will become passive and this box will become active. Clear this first scenario, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now we have another scenario, for example, let's talk about here. Wait. So in case, my point is, in case if this WAN interface is up, my point is, let's talk about another scenario. If this WAN interface is up, this LAN interface is up, this box is up, but this high availability link is down. Maybe you are using a switch here because both the devices are in different racks, and to connect both the firewall devices, you are using a switch here, a layer 2 switch, for example. Maybe layer 2 switch restart or maybe some problem into the switch. So if my point is what? My point is if this high availability link goes down, your box is up, WAN interface, LAN interface is up, but this high availability link goes down. So you can see into this scenario, this box is up and this box is active. So if this high availability link goes down, so firewall box 2, he is not getting any hello packet. He is not getting any hello packet from firewall box 1 because this high availability link goes down. So he can get an idea, okay, he will get an idea, this box is down now because I'm not getting any hello packet. So this box will become active. But you can see this box is active right now. When this box will become active, so you will face some complexity in your network. That is the issue. So into this
Start
scenario,
acting like a loop.
not loop, Mahesh, okay? You can see this IP address is this. See, this firewall box 2 is a copy of firewall box 1, Mahesh, okay?
Yes, yes.
It's a complete copy of firewall box 1, firewall box 2. So this IP address, this same IP address is available here. on 10.1.23.1, 192.168. Same IP address configuration is available, Mahesh. Okay. But this box you cannot utilize because this box mode is
Passive mode.
passive. So right now, so
So as you were telling, sir, when both becomes active,
wait. So if this box goes down, this box will become active. So all the configuration is available. Okay, interface configuration, routing configuration, policy configuration. So traffic is traveling. All the IP address is same, but you cannot utilize. So my point is, if this box is active and you are using 192.168.10.1 and same configuration you have on firewall box 2, everyone, Ahmed, Jonas, Ram, Vinay, we have a same configuration on firewall box 2. So if this box will become active, we have a same IP address, right? 10.1, 10.1.
Yeah.
Everyone
yeah,
clear now my
Yes,
point?
sir.
So you can
Yes,
face
sir.
this issue. Confliction, you can say. Configuration, confliction, IP confliction, you can say. But my point is what? Complexity. You are facing what? Issue.
Yeah.
That's why what we can do. Mahesh, clear for you?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's why what we can do, we can go with, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can go with backup link option. In case if you think high availability link goes down, everyone. So you can go with backup link. You can add one HA1 backup link and one HA2 backup link. Okay, Ahmed, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Ahmed, remember 48 high availability configuration. You
Yeah.
can add multiple backup link, right? In 48,
Yes. Yes.
but in Palo Alto, you cannot. In Palo Alto, you can add only one backup link. This is the difference.
Okay.
Ahmed, clear?
Yes. Yes. Clear.
This is the difference. Here you can add only, you have multiple interfaces, but you cannot use, you cannot add multiple backup link in Palo Alto. No, you can add only one backup link. In Fortinet, you can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, multiple backup link. If this goes down, this will take responsibility. This goes down, this will take responsibility. So that is the difference. If you compare with the other firewall device, this is the difference. Ahmed, clear?
Okay. So what about the IP address for the HA? I think in FortiGate you will take from Abiba. What about Palo
No,
Alto?
it's not a Apipa. No, it's not a Fortinet. No.
Okay.
In
No,
Fortinet, it's automatically at a IP address from Apipa, right?
Abiba, yes. What
But
about yes?
here we need to configure manually, statically.
Layer 3.
Yes, layer 3 IP address configuration. Statically, you can say. In Cisco, in Palo Alto, in Checkpoint, you need to configure IP address statically onto this HA port.
Manually. Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, now. Okay, everyone. So we can add backup link. Okay, this is called what? HA1 backup link and HA2 backup link. Clear, Ram, Jonas?
Yes, sir.
Clear now? We can add one backup link, HA1 backup. So if HA1 link goes down, this interface will take the responsibility. If HA2 link goes down, this interface will take the responsibility. And everyone, this is L3 interface. This interface is a L3 interface. So you need to configure IP address here. Statically. You need to configure IP address statically, manually onto this HA port, onto this L3 interface. Vinay, any question? Vinay? Vinay, clear for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No
Okay.
issue.
Okay. Now let's talk about requirement. In case if I want to configure high availability, what is the requirement? In case if I want to configure high availability in my network, first requirement is what? You need to have same model. Same model. Same model means what? For example, here I have PA 500 and this is PA 2000 series of the firewall device. So we cannot establish high availability. You need to have same model, or you can say same hardware. Second requirement, same PAN OS version, same PAN OS version. For example, here we have 8.0, here we have 9.0. We cannot establish high availability. So same model, same PAN OS version, same set of licenses, everyone. Same set of licenses on both the devices, same type of interfaces. Same type of interfaces. Suresh, can you hear me?
Yeah, Jitendra.
Okay. So this is the requirement, everyone. Okay. Now, in case if I am working with high-end appliance, everyone, if I have a high-end appliance is what? I have PA, for example, 2000, 5000, 7000. If I have high-end appliance, so on high-end appliance, I will get a dedicated HA port. Dedicated HA port. But in case if you have entry-level firewall device, entry-level Palo Alto, for example, PA 200, PA 500, for example. So in entry-level firewall box, you can use your data interface as a high availability link. You can use your data interface as a HA port, HA interface. Okay, let's talk about with slide. Wait.
So depending on the series, you can say.
Yes, it's depend on series. In entry-level firewall box, you have only data interfaces. Only data interface. So you can use your data interface as a HA port. Okay. So here, if I have high-end appliance, be it 3000, 4000, 5000, 7000 series, so we can get a dedicated HA port. See, here we have dedicated HA port. HA1, HA2. For backup, you can go with the data interfaces. But in entry-level firewall devices, we have only data interfaces. In entry-level firewall devices, we have data interfaces only. So you can use your data interface as a high availability link. So we have two mode. You can go with active passive. In active passive, one firewall actively manage your traffic while other is synchronized. In case if you want to utilize both the firewall devices, so you can go with active. In between firewall box one. Okay, wait, let's talk about requirement again. I told you the requirement. Same model, same PAN OS version, same type of interfaces, same set of licenses, and HA interface. HA interface must be configured with static IP. In Fortinet, everyone, it's automatically get IP address from APIPA. In Cisco, in Palo Alto, you need to configure IP address statically, manually on HA interface, on HA port. Now, let's talk about control link and data link again, okay? So here we have firewall device 1, everyone. Firewall box 1 and firewall box 2. In between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, we are using two link. We are using two link HA1. HA1 is called control link and HA2, it's called data link, right? So what is the use of control link? Control link. So control link, it is used to exchange hello packet information or you can say heartbeat information or HA status information. And whenever you are configuring anything, for example, you are configuring your WAN interface, your LAN interface, your policy configuration, your routing configuration, okay, any configuration. So whenever you are configuring anything, all the configuration will replicate through HA1 link. All the configuration will replicate through Firewall box, through HA link on Firewall box 2. So Firewall box 2 is a copy of Firewall box 1, everyone. It's a copy of Firewall box 1. All the configuration is available, but you cannot utilize your Firewall box 2 because the status is what? State is what? Passive. HA1 link, it's using port number, TCP port number 28769 and 28260 for clear text communication. So to say this communication is what? It is in clear text by default. Clear text communication. So if you are an attacker or if anyone trying to capture the traffic in between this HA1 link, okay, it can verify the configuration information. But in case if you want to encrypt this communication, so you can just select a checkbox. I will show you. In practical, I will show you. You can just select a checkbox for encrypted communication. And for encrypted communication, it's using port number 28. Now, HA2 link, it's called data link. Data interface, you can say. Data link. So what is the use of data link? So it is used to synchronize session. Session means what? If traffic is traveling through the firewall box, then firewall will maintain the state of connection in connection table, in state table, right? And this connection table, state table, firewall will share through HA2 link. So as synchronization information, forwarding table, IP security, association information, ARP table, these information will travel through HA2 link. Clear now? Ahmed, Jonas?
Yes, sir.
Jitendra,
Vinay? Yes,
hello.
Suresh?
So how oftenly it will update for the this one? It will synchronize with the another this one firewall.
Okay, you're talking about hello timer.
Yeah.
I will show you in practical, Suresh, okay?
Okay.
In practical configuration, I will show you. Hold on timer and hello timer, both option I will show you.
Okay. Okay.
Everyone, clear now?
Yes, sir.
Jonas, Mahesh, Ram?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, wait. Now we can go for link monitoring feature. I told you, you can monitor your LAN interface, you can monitor your WAN interface. Okay, this is the great option. This option is not available in Fortinet. Suresh, Ahmed. Guys, remember your Fortinet training.
Yes.
In Fortinet, you cannot monitor your path. If you remember your high availability configuration in Fortinet, you can go with link monitoring, right?
Yes. Look,
But
only.
you cannot monitor your path. That is the difference. Okay, that's why Palo Alto is on top. This is the feature, path monitoring. So what you can do, you can monitor your path. For example, and I can show you the practical for path monitoring. I can show you the practical. For example, here we have firewall box 1 and firewall box 2. So what is path monitoring? So this side, internet side, we have a destination. So this side, we have a destination, for example, 8.8.8.8. So from firewall box 1, you can send a ping request to 8.8.8. Everyone. Or you can ping to your gateway. For example, his gateway, this ISP gateway is 99.99.99.1. So you can send a ping request or you can send a ping request to any particular destination. And if this firewall box is not getting reply packet, 10 reply packet, for example, so he will get an idea this ISP link is down now. So this box will become passive and this box will become active. Clear my point?
Yeah, Jitendra.
You can
Yes.
monitor your path, everyone. You can monitor your path. You can send a ping request to particular destination. If reply packet is not coming, so you can shift your traffic. You can shift your, for example, this firewall box one will become passive automatically because reply packet is not coming. So now it will, this second firewall box will become active. So my point is you can go for link monitoring. You can go for path monitoring concept here. Okay, we can set a priority value in between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2. We can set a priority value. Priority value, see. When two Palo Alto firewall box are deployed in active passive cluster, it is mandatory to configure device priority. Higher priority value for passive and low priority value for active. For example, if I want to use this box as a primary, so I'm using priority value 90. And here I want to use as a secondary, so I'm using 150, for example. So low priority value for active and high priority value for passive. Okay, preemption. Any idea about preemption, everyone? It's a common concept.
Preemption is
No.
sometime it automatically see once the standby it come up, it automatically compare with both that timer.
Yes, if active box goes down and after some time it will come up again, so it will become active again.
Okay.
Right, everyone? Preemption
Yeah.
technique, it's a common concept.
Yeah.
Same option is available in Palo Alto. Preemption is what? If one box goes down, then for example, active box goes down, then passive box will become active. After some time, if this box will come up again, it will become active again. But by default, preemption is disabled. Okay. How to enable? I will show you in practical. Wait. Let's create a topology. Okay. Because this will take time. Path monitoring, we can say like SLA. Yes. Yes, it's called SLA.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone, this will take time. This will take time, okay? So let's discuss our topic. It's called U-turn NAT. Remember, I think it's Ahmed question or
Yes, yes, sir.
everyone. Everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about a concept in Palo Alto firewall. Okay, it's called U-turn NAT. Okay, it's not a new concept, everyone. It's not a new concept. What you can see, if you remember your NAT concept, your source NAT and destination NAT implementation. So static NAT, dynamic NAT, and PAT option. These options are called source NAT. And in destination NAT, traffic is coming from outside. Traffic is coming from WAN side network and going to hit on WAN side network. It's called destination NAT. So now we are now familiar with these NAT concept option, right, everyone? Now, what is U-turn NAT? U-turn NAT. So U-turn NAT is nothing, okay? What you can do in U-turn NAT, if you are using source NAT in a single policy rule, if you are using source NAT and destination NAT both, in a single policy configuration, it's called U-turn NAT. Why it's required U-turn NAT? So for example, everyone, this is your web server or FTP server, for example. Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This is FTP server. So this FTP server is a part of DMZ network. This FTP server is a part of DMZ network. So I'm using this FTP on DMZ side network. So yes, I can allow traffic from outside. Anyone from outside can hit onto this public IP. For example, I'm using DNAT concept. DNAT, yes, if traffic is coming from outside, I'm using DNAT concept. So in DNAT, I have a public IP address, for example, 99.99.99.100. So I can map this public IP port number with this inside IP address, for example, 192.168.50.1 with port number 21. So if anyone from outside will hit onto this public IP address with port number 21, as per our DNAT configuration, this firewall will redirect this traffic onto this IP address for port number 21. This is DNAT concept, everyone, right? Mahesh, Jonas, Ram,
Yeah, sir.
Vinay,
Yes, sir.
Suresh.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a DNAT concept. So yes, for this, if traffic is coming from outside, I can use DNAT concept because outside user, they don't know what is the IP address of FTP server, so they can hit onto the public IP address, and your firewall can translate this public IP address information to private network. Traffic is traveling. So why we need U-turn NAT? So in U-turn NAT, if you want to allow your LAN user, everyone, for example, in your LAN side network, you have multiple computers, and they want to access same FTP server. Vinay, Ram, Mahesh.
Yes, sir.
If this inside machine, everyone, is trying to access FTP server, what do you think? Translation is required?
policy is enough, right? Translation
No,
is
sir.
not.
No.
I don't think we don't need translation there, right? It's an FTP, so it should be internal, right?
We need
Okay.
only policy. Policy, sir.
Policy
Policy is
required, right?
required.
Thank you. Vinay, you? What do you think, Vinay? If I want to allow LAN user to go onto the DMZ side network, Vinay, Ram, Jonas,
Policies required, sir.
Jonas, can you hear me?
No, policy by default enable.
Jonas, can you hear me? Ram, Vinay?
Yes, sir.
Only policy is required, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Only policy is required. Okay, perfect. Good answer. Only policy, security policy, because we don't need translation, right? Because
Because
traffic is coming from private network and going to
the
private.
DNC network, private network.
So no need translation. But in case, if you want that if this inside user, if they want to access FTP server, so they need to hit onto this public IP.
Then a NAT will be required.
Wait. If this, my point is what, everyone, see, let me complete, everyone. See, my point is, in case as a firewall administrator, if I want, okay, because this public IP, everyone, and this port number is mapped with this 51 and 21, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So in case, if I want to monitor everything, if anyone will hit onto this if anyone coming from anywhere, for example, WAN side or LAN side, I want to monitor. So if you want to allow this inside user, if they want to access FTP server, they need to hit onto this public IP address. So traffic is like that. Traffic is what? Wait. So this inside machine traffic is going to hit on, for example, you are using this IP address onto this interface. So this LAN user, they will hit onto this WAN interface. So for LAN to WAN communication, we need our first NAT requirement is what? Ram?
DNAT.
No.
Sorry.
Source NAT.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Everyone?
Yes.
Source NAT required.
If traffic is
Sorry.
coming from one LAN to, so if inside machine will hit onto the WAN interface, we need first translation. It's called what? Source NAT translation. So now, in a single policy, I can configure source NAT and destination NAT. So the point is, inside machine will hit onto this public IP address. So this is source NAT. Now when it will hit onto here, it will hit onto this public facing interface. Then as per your DNAT configuration, if anyone will hit onto this public IP address, it will redirect on DMZ side. It will redirect on 50.1. So you can see the direction. You can see the direction.
U-turn.
You can see the direction. It's called what?
U-turn.
U, right, everyone?
Yes.
It's a U-turn NAT. That's why it's called U-turn NAT.
Jitendra, see, FTP server is in our premises. So why should you use for this U-turn?
See, that's why I'm saying. Why we need. But it's an Ahmed question, okay? Can we implement U-turn NAT? That's why I'm explaining. Okay, where you can configure U-turn NAT, but no one is using U-turn NAT. It's a good question, Suresh. Okay, why we need to? But Palo Alto is giving option in case, Suresh.
Okay.
In case if you want your inside user, if they want to go onto the FTP, they will hit onto the public IP address. After that, they can go onto the FTP. If in case, then you can configure U-turn NAT, but it's not popular. Okay. Because why we need translation, Mahesh, right? Ram, Vinay, Jonas, Ahmed.
Doesn't make sense. It does not need when it's within the private.
Because traffic is coming from private network, right, everyone?
Yeah.
And going to hit on private network. So no need translation. But in case Palo Alto is giving option. In case if you want to configure U-turn NAT, so this, but my point is, this is the scenario. If you want to allow your inside user, okay, they want to access FTP server, they need to hit on public IP address first. After that, it can translate on DMZ FTP server. Let me show you with practical option. I'm not configuring.
Jitendra,
yes.
Once I go back to this. See here, DNAT, we required one more spare public IP, right? We can't use for this one, right? Interface IP.
No, you can use, no problem. here in this configuration you can use.
But DNAT we should use for this one more public IP, right? We should not use for
Separate public IP. Your task is what? Separate public IP, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So for example, this public IP address I'm using onto this interface. No problem. You can use it.
Okay.
You can use it.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So you turn NAT it's only in Palo Alto or what
Yes,
about
it's
the
a
other?
Palo Alto feature. Yes, Ahmed. It's a Palo Alto. And see, Ahmed, if you go with this slide, my point is, if you go with the slide, you can get a clear picture. It's a step-by-step configuration. Let me show you. So U-turn NAT is not popular, okay? Because if traffic is coming from LAN side and going to hit on other private networks, so no need to create an overhead on firewall device, no need to go for translation.
So in real time, you cannot.
Yes, no one. See, but the point is, if in case if you want to use, option is available, Ahmed, okay? I cannot say no one is using, okay? You can use in case if you want, if anyone trying to access FTP1, anyone, traffic coming from LAN side, traffic coming from another LAN 1 or outside, they need to hit onto the public IP address. After that, it can translate on FTP server. In case, if you want. Ahmed, okay? Otherwise, see, a DMZ network, DMZ portion, we are using only for public side network, right?
Yes.
See, Ahmed, if you go with the slide, okay, with this diagram, you can get a clear picture with this diagram, okay? Step-by-step configuration you can see.
Okay.
Ahmed.
Yes.
Please go with this configuration. You can see, my point is what? In a single policy rule, you can configure both options, source NAT and
destination.
Yes. So now it will do translation 2 times. So please follow the slide first, Ahmed. Everyone,
I will do it after session, inshallah.
Please, everyone, please follow this slide. If you no need to configure, okay, you can configure later, but please follow this slide. You can get a clear picture about U-turn NAT. Vinay, Ram,
Yes, sir.
Mahesh, Jonas.
Yes, sir.
Suresh, clear now?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
Jitendra.
go on to the HA part. Wait. Okay, Ahmed. You can ask your questions, okay? No problem.
Okay, thank you.
And try to follow the U-turn NAT, okay? Slide.
Okay, inshallah. Okay.
Everyone, let's take a break for 10 minutes. Then we can continue our configuration. Emma,
Okay.
join us,
Okay,
Mahesh,
sir.
Ram, Suresh, Vinay.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Okay.
That was 10, no? 199, 199, 10.
Okay, 1.10. Yes.
It's on the 10.
Okay, so for failover configuration, we have a small topology. Wait. Okay, so here we have a small topology. Amar, Jonas, Mahesh, Ram, Suresh,
Yes, yes.
Vinay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have
Okay.
two firewall device. Here we have a two firewall device, firewall box 1, firewall box 1 and firewall box 2. Okay, this portion is a management network portion. Management portion. You can see management side network. And Ethernet 1/1 on both of our devices I'm using for LAN side network. This portion is a LAN side network. For WAN side network, we are using Ethernet 1/2. This portion is a WAN side network, and in between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, we are using HA1 link and HA2 link. So Ethernet 1/4 is our HA1 link, and Ethernet 1/3 I'm using as a HA2 link. So we are trying to establish failover first. Failover configuration or failover setup we need to configure first. After that, once we will establish our failover configuration, after that, I can go for configuration. I can go for LAN interface configuration, WAN interface configuration, policy configuration, so that I can show you configuration replication after high availability configuration. Okay, I can show you
Sir,
whenever
can
you
I
are
ask you
configuring.
a doubt, please?
Yes, yes, Mahesh, yes.
Sir, from Palo Alto 2 to management switch and switch 3 from Palo Alto 1, why was this? May I just have
I have a single machine management PC, but this management PC I can access. I want to access both the firewall devices. So both management port, okay, both management interfaces are connected with the L2 switch. I
Okay.
want to manage both the firewall device from a single PC.
Okay, okay.
That is the reason. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Any other question, everyone? Clear this simple topology?
Yes, sir.
Topology is
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
now I understood.
Now let's go on to the configuration part. So wait. This will take time, so let's configure our WAN side network and LAN side network. Wait. So this is our outside router. I'm configuring IP address on Ethernet 0/0, and let's configure gateway entry. So for any unknown destination, gateway is 23.1. This 23.1 we will configure on firewall interfaces. Please wait a bit, okay? It's taking time. Everyone, can you hear me? Ahmed, Jonas, Mahesh,
Yes, sir.
Ram, Suresh, Vinay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Jitendra.
Okay. Let's continue our configuration. Okay. So we can add information on dashboard. Let's verify HA status information right now. You can select your high availability. So right now, this firewall box is not participating in high availability. So you can see here, HA not enabled right now. Let's go on second firewall device. Second firewall box IP address is 10. And we can add HA information on dashboard, high availability. So this firewall box is not participating in high availability. Let's go on firewall box 1. So we are working with entry-level firewall device. We don't have any dedicated management port. So we can use our data interface as a high availability link. As per our topology, 1/3 and 1/4, these two interfaces we are using for HA port. So you can click on network tab. You can click on network tab. And you can select your interface type HA. Wait. So Ethernet 1/3, you can select 1/3 interface. It's working very slow, everyone. Okay, so you need to wait. So 1/3 interface type. Right now, by default, it is selected tap interface. But I want to use this interface as a HA. So you can select interface type. HA. We cannot configure high availability here. Here we can only select HA type, everyone. You can, and see, you cannot configure anything. You can select only HA type. So this interface 1/3, I want to use as a HA port. You can click on OK. This data interface. Let's go on port number 1/4. 1/4 interface. I want to use as a high availability link. Interface type for 1/4. It's a HA. You can click on OK. Now you can commit your configuration. This will take time. Let's go for the high availability configuration. You can click on device. For high availability, you can click on device. It's a simple step like other vendor. It's required few steps to configure high availability. You can click on device. You can click on high availability. Here we have high availability option. High availability option. Now, so you can start your configuration with setup option first. Setup. So first you can enable HA. HA onto this interface. So you can just select this checkbox and you can define your group ID. In case if you are working with Fortinet or Cisco firewall device, so you can give a name, group ID name. In Palo Alto, you can set a group ID number, and number is in between 1 to 63. So for example, if I'm using group ID 1 here, so same group ID number you need to configure on second firewall device. So I'm using group ID 1. Now you can select your mode, active passive or active active. So our task is active passive. You can select your mode, active passive option. What is peer HA1 IP address? So as per our topology, this is HA1 port, right? This 1/4 we are using as a HA1 port. And we are configuring firewall box 1. We are here. So this peer interface is what? Peer HA1 interface is what? Next firewall 1/4 interface. And here we are using 10.44.44.2. I will configure later, but peer address is what? Peer HA1 IP address is 10.44.44.2. Now backup, I don't have any backup interface. If you have, you can configure. You can click on OK. Now you can go for active passive setting. So passive link status. Passive device is what? As per our discussion, I want to use this device as a passive device. So passive interface, I want to use shutdown right now. And you can see everyone, hold down timer. Hold down timer here. It's a 1 minute. What is hold down timer? It's a common concept. Everyone, in RIP we have hold down timer. In OSPF we have hold down timer. In BGP we have hold down timer. What is hold down timer? So for
Like the hello
example,
messages
Waiting
before
from
it
response
waits.
attack.
Is the device missing hello message?
see, for example,
How
if
long
this,
it will wait for, without the hello message, before it sends.
yes, see, my point is, if this box is active, this box is passive, this box is passive. If active box goes down, so this passive box will wait for 1 minute. This is hold on time. It's a default timer. In 1 minute, it will come up again, it will become active again. But if 1 minute pass, then this box will become active. So hold down timer right now, it's a 1 minute by default. I'm not changing, but hold down timer is 1 minute. Now you can go for election setting, priority value. So this box I want to use as a primary device, as an active device. So I can use lower priority value. So I'm using 110, for example. Default is 100. I'm using 110 onto this firewall box 1. You can enable preemption technique. You can click on OK. And now you can decide. Now you can decide your HA1 interface and HA2 interface. So for HA communication, you can click on HA communication. And here you can decide HA1 control link and HA2 data link. See, HA2 data link, HA1 control link. So as per our topology, 1/4 we are using as a HA1 link. So you can click and you can decide here. You can decide. So we are using 1/4 interface. 1/4 interface as a HA1. Let's configure IP address 10.44.44.1 here. Mask 255.255.255.0. Why it's required gateway? Why we need gateway here? So in case if you are using a router here, L3 device in between firewall box 1 and firewall box 2, in case if you have router here, so you have a connectivity like this. You have a connectivity like this. So on firewall box, from firewall towards this gateway, from firewall towards this gateway, you need to configure. Towards this gateway, you need to configure gateway entry. In case if you are using router, Ahmed.
Okay.
Gateway is not required in case if you are using any L3 device in between both the firewall devices. Ram, clear?
Yes.
Suresh, Vinay, Mahesh, Jonas.
Yes, sir.
In case if you have L3
Yes,
applies,
sir.
then you can define your gateway, otherwise not required. Now I told you by default they have a clear text communication, but in case if you want to encrypt your complete communication, HA communication, so you can just select this checkbox. So I don't need any encrypted communication route right now. You can just define IP address information. You can click on OK. So as per your task 1/4, you are using as a HA1 link. And in case if you have backup link, yes, you can configure. If you have backup, HA1 backup. I don't have any backup right now. Let's configure HA2 link data interface. So as per our topology 1/3, we are using as a data interface. IP address is 10.33.33.1. Mask you can configure. You can click on OK. Now we can focus on link monitoring, but later. Okay, let's complete this task right now. Let's complete this high availability first. You can commit your configuration. Let's go on second firewall box because this will take time. So let's go on second firewall box and you can click on network first. And you can select your interfaces. So as per our topology 1/3 interface, we are using as a HA port. One slash 3, it's a HA interface. 1/4 is a HA interface. You can click on OK. Now you can go for high availability configuration. Device tab. High availability. So this box I want to use as a secondary device, as a passive device. So I will configure higher priority value onto this box, onto this firewall box too. So let's start our setup configuration. Enable group ID 1, active passive mode and peer HA1 IP address. So we are here on firewall box 2. Our peer HA1 interface is on firewall box 1. So peer address is 10.44.44.1. You can click on OK. Now you can go for priority value. So I'm using priority value here 150, for example, because 110 we are using on firewall box 1. Now you can go for HA communication. So HA1 1/4 interface we are using as a HA1 link. So 1/4 interface. IP address 10.44.44.2. Mask you can configure. Click on OK. You can go for data link or S2 HA2 link. So 1/3 as per our topology. 1/3 IP address 10.33.33.2 to 55. You can click on OK. Now we can commit our configuration. And please wait, this will take time. Everyone, can you hear me? Ahmad, Jonas,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Mahesh,
Yes, sir.
Ram, Vinay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's
Yes.
verify on dashboard on Firewall Box 1. Firewall Box 2 is taking time. Okay, so we can verify our information on dashboard. See, this time in high availability, everyone on dashboard in high availability, we are getting some message here. See, mode is what we are using mode active passive. Right now, this local this firewall box is what it's active. Peer is unknown because firewall box 2 is taking time right now. That's why peer box is unknown right now. Everything is unknown, unknown. And you can see data interface. Data interface is up, but this control link is down. HA1 link is down because HA packet is not exchanging through this HA1 link. So that's why it's down. It's not established. So let's wait. Everyone, can you hear me? Ahmed, Jonas, Mahesh, Ram, Suresh,
Yes,
Vinay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Everyone,
Yep.
so this is what? This is firewall box 1, you can see. This is firewall box 1. And on firewall box 1, we are using lower priority value. Okay, 110. If you remember, here we are using 110. And on second firewall box, we are using 150. So as per our configuration, we have a lower priority value on firewall box 1. So this box is acting as a active. See, this box is active. And what about passive device? So passive device IP address is 199.199.10, right, everyone? Second firewall box
Yes, you're right.
management IP address is 199.199.199.10. Right now, configuration is not synced. It's taking time because this firewall box is slow. But after some time, you will get a message here synchronized. It's right now, it's taking time. But rest information you can see match, match, match. Everything is match. You can verify. You can go on firewall box 2 and you can verify your status. So this firewall box 2, status is what, everyone? Passive
Passive.
state. And for this active box is 199.199.199.1. Okay, everyone. Let's continue this practical tomorrow. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
everyone. Let's
Yeah,
continue
Jiten.
this practical
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay.
So
Yes,
I
Suresh?
think you did not configure Ethernet 0/1 one by
Sorry.
one. You did not configure Ethernet 1 by 1. We'll configure tomorrow,
Yes,
inshallah.
yes, we will complete our lab tomorrow, Ahmed. Okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Tomorrow we will complete. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
Jiten.
Okay. I have
So
another
don't
batch.
for-
Okay.
okay, don't forget to share the video, inshallah.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I will share. Sure. Okay.
Okay, inshallah. So that's
Bye, everyone.
provide
Take care, guys.
everybody. Take
Bye,
care.
everyone.
Guys, take care.
Bye bye.